Hi guys, welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another Code engineer task. I am here on the Chrome browser. On search bar, let me type engineer.codecloud.com/login, hit enter. I directly got this task UI because I auto saved my password. In your case, it may differ. It will prompt you to enter your username and password. Once you have given those details, you will also get the same screen as like me. In this video, we will see Jenkins Database Backup Job task. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task. Then we will look at the solution. Okay, there is a requirement to create a Jenkins job to automate the database backup. Below you can find more details to accomplish this task. Click on Jenkins button on the top bar to access the Jenkins UI. Login using username admin and password admin321. Okay, let me click on this Jenkins button. Let me log in with the details that they have given. Admin is the username and password is this one. Click on sign in. We got our Jenkins dashboard. Create a Jenkins job named database-backup. Number 2. Configure it to take a backup dump of the codecloud_db01 database present on the database server in Stratos data center. The database user is codecloud_Roy and the password is ASDFGDSD. 3. The dump should be named in $$date plus %f.sql format where date plus %f is the current date. 4. Copy the $$date plus %f.sql dump to the backup server under location /home/client/db_backups. 5. Further schedule this job to run periodically at */10****. Please use this exact schedule format. Note, you might need to install some plugins and restart Jenkins service. So we recommend clicking on Restart Jenkins when installation is complete and no jobs are running, and plugin installation update page, that is update center. Also, Jenkins UI sometimes gets stuck when Jenkins service restarts in the backend. In this case, please make sure to refresh the UI page. 2. Please make sure to define your cron expression like this */10****. This is just an example to run job every 10 minutes. For these kind of scenarios requiring changes to be done in the web UI, please take screenshot so that you can share it with us for review in case your task is marked incomplete. You may also consider using a screen recording software such as loom.com to record and share your work. Okay, so what we have to do is we need to create a job named database-backup. Copy the name, go to Jenkins dashboard, click on new item or else click on create a job. Anything is fine. Now here paste the name that we copied from this task UI and then select the freestyle project. Click on OK. And now let me go back to task UI. So configure it to take a database dump of the database. Okay. So we need to save this database username and password. That is one thing we have to do. And since they are asking us to copy the dump that we created from the database server to the backup server, okay, that is also we have to do. And then fifth one is we need to schedule this job periodically. Okay, copy this pattern, come here. Here we need to, under build triggers of the job, we need to click on build periodically and paste the schedule format and then save it. Now let me go to plugins, click on manage Jenkins, select plugins under system configuration. Here let me click on install the plugins, type SSH because they are asking us to transfer data from database server to the backup server. So we need to have a SSH plugin to be installed in our Jenkins server. See, under install plugins we are not able to find SSH. So let me click on available plugins. Available plugins are the plugins that are present in the internet. Install plugins are the plugins that are installed in our Jenkins server. Okay, now let me type SSH. We need to install this SSH plugin and then SSH credentials plugin because we have to store the credentials of the SSH server. We have to store the credentials of our remote server. Okay, so let me click on install. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to download or install our plugins. So let's wait for a while. Once it is done, now let me click on restart Jenkins. When installation is complete and more jobs are running, checkbox, it will automatically restart our Jenkins server. Just wait for a minute or so. Okay, now again log in with the credentials. Admin is the username and password is this one. Copy, paste it, click on sign in. Now come down, select these plugins under system configuration. Oh, let me refresh it. It is taking longer than expected. Let me click on these details of all users and servers button. Okay, now click on manage Jenkins. Let me click on these credentials. Click on the system. Here click on add domain. Let me type DB. So here we have to give the database server details. Click on add credentials. Here let it be the username with password and the username for our database server is Peter. Password, copy it. ID we can give it as Peter/DB or else we can simply give Peter. Let me give simply DB server. Click on create. Let it be, no problem. Now let me go back to system again. Let me click on add domain. Now this time let me add the backup server. So let me type backup. Click on add credentials. Go back here. Here let me search for backup server. This is the one. Copy the password. Clint is the username. Let me type the same. The password, paste it. Backup server. Click on create. Now go back. We have created the credentials. Now go to manage Jenkins again. Now let me click on system. Come down here under SSH sites. Let me click on add hostname. Let me add here backup server details. Okay, so we need to add the database details here, database server details here. So stdb01 is the host name. Paste it. Port number 22. Credentials Peter. Let me select this one. Click on check connection. Yes, our Jenkins server is successfully connected to DB server. Now let me click on save. Okay. Now here first let me log into database server SSH Peter @stdb01 Peter @stdb01. Type yes. Paste the password. Enter. Now I am inside the database server as a Peter user. Now let me do the MySQL access denied. Okay, sudo su space hyphen. Let me log in as a root user instead of Peter user. Now let me do the MySQL. You see, once I entered MySQL, it will automatically log into the MariaDB database because in this server MariaDB is the database. Okay, so let me show databases. You can able to see 4 things here: information underscore schema, codicloud underscore db01, MySQL, performance underscore schema. Okay, MySQL is also database here. So here our database is configured to take a database dump of the codicloud underscore db01. Okay, this database dump we have to take it. Use database name I'm giving. Now we are inside, we are using codicloud underscore db01 database of MariaDB. Okay, now let me do the show tables. Okay, that is what we have right now. Let me click on plus tab. Here I will log into the backup server SSH. Clint is the username and host name is, let me, stbkp01. type yes, paste the password, enter. Now I'm inside the backup server with Clint as a user. Now let me go to this path, cd, paste the path, ls-la, we have nothing here. So let me go to Jenkins, click on this job that we created earlier, click on configure. We build periodically. So now what I will do is, let me click on execute shell script and remote host using SSH under build steps. So this is a server, and so I will write a simple shell script which will create a dump of this database and paste that dump of the database into this particular path of the backup server. Okay, so let me go here, let me type mysql underscore dump. Okay, mysql dump, and then name of the database that we have to make the dump, and then -u, what is the name of the user, where is it, this is the one, then -p, what is the password. Remember guys, after password we don't need to give any space. Okay, and where this dump has to be stored. Okay, what is the format, so the dump should be named, so this is the format it should be. So let me copy it. Okay, so what this command will do is, inside this database server it will create a dump of this database, and the name of the newly created database dump is like this, db underscore dollar, what is the date at the time of this command execution. Okay, once it is executed, another thing what we have to achieve is, we have to copy this file to the backup server under this particular location. Okay, so for the, instead of when we try to log in here, it asks us to give the password right here. You see, when we try to SSH into the backup server from our jump host, it asked us to give the password. So since we are trying to do automation, we are not supposed to enter the password manually. For that I will do something called as SSH key pass, so that it will skip the password authentication. Okay, it will not ask us to give the password. Okay, command is ssh pass -p, and what is the password of the user, where is it, of this backup server password we have to give. Okay, this is the password within double quotes, let me give it, and then I need to scp into that, scp -p, and then -o, host key checking is equals to no, strict host key checking is equals to no, and then what is the format, let me copy the source file, and then what is the destination. Okay, clint @ so, and then what is the name, stbkp01, :/home/ where is the path? Let me copy it, go back here, paste it. Okay, so we don't need to select this anyway, it is going to run one by one. Now let me click on save, click on build now. Yes, now it is executed. Let me click on console output. Okay, it is. By the way, guys, nobody will recommend it to use this method, because in production servers we should not keep our passwords in a plain text format. Organization level, we should not follow this. We will strictly follow SSH way only. Okay, remember it. Now let me type ls-la. Now you see db_2024.10.14.sql. Now let me do the cat. Okay, this is all data that our codecloud_db01 db consists of. Okay, if you wait for 10 more minutes, then we can able to see another file. Okay, ls-la. Okay, type exit or else. Okay, let me type exit. ls-la. We are also able to see this. Here you see, inside Peter's home directory it was created db_2024-10-14.sql. This is what we can able to see it here. Okay, it is our backup server and it is our database server. So a database present in our database servers dump file is created and then it was copied to the backup server. Okay, as we have completed the task, let me click on this check button, click on confirm to validate our work. Yes, we did it correct. Congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another codecloud engineer task. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Please let me know in the comments in case you are having any queries related to any codecloud engineer tasks or any DevOps tool and AWS cloud. Thank you.